All right, and welcome on into the MS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. We are here for our Wild Beyond the Witchlight adventure, where our adventuring party has made their way into the Feywild, and specifically into the area of Prismere, dealing with some hags that have taken over Prismere, and they've already dealt with one. They have gone to the section known as Thither to deal with the second one. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and go over our weekly schedule. On Mondays, we did finish the Candlekeep Mysteries adventure. However, the adventuring party does continue in the continued adventures of the Story Seekers at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Then on Thursdays, we have our Gaming Thursdays. Hopefully back this week with the Team 17 gaming. Then, of course, we have our Fridays, Wild Beyond the Witchlight. And I am excited to announce that tomorrow we will be premiering a brand new adventure when our Saturday adventuring players have built new characters, and they will go find out what all of this college stuff is all about that the bards keep talking about as they head to the college known as Strixhaven. So join us tomorrow at 6 p.m. to see what happens when a bunch of not bards go to college with one bard. So, yep, none of the players are good at taking notes, and you haven't studied? Okay. All right, well, we'll see.
I'm going to be a wizard. I'm going to be very smart and good at notes.
Okay. We will see what happens. Kane's character is not going to be taking notes, apparently.
Just like Echo, she has no problems whatsoever. She just has 10 cantrips now.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so come and join us tomorrow for our beginning of Strixhaven, where you will get to meet the characters and see what happens when they all show up at Strixhaven. It should be quite interesting based on the character choices they have made, and I hope that it goes as well as I plan for it to. So, but we all know that, whatever the DM plans, the characters go the other way, so this should be fun. All right, so now back to our Wild Beyond the Witchlight. We have with us, of course, our adventuring party here within the Wild Beyond the Witchlight. We have Echo, played by Tor.
Hello.
We have Deacon, played by Ragnarok.
Howdy.
We have Masan, played by Bill.
Evening.
We have Oberon, played by Cooper.
Hello.
We have Henar, played by Cindy. And hopefully we will have Sapphire joining us soon, played by Belinda. All right. So I know it has been quite some time since we last got to join our adventuring party here in the Feywild, and it really does seem like it has been quite some time. But don't worry, our adventurers are still around. They are definitely still within the section of Prismere known as Thither. Now, when we last left off, you guys were wandering around Thither, after having been brought to Nib's Cave down here towards the bottom, where you lucked into because of Nib. You were able to receive some magical items, which may come into handy later on in our adventures, if not before. And you wandered around the Feywild, finding some teleportation or fairy circles, as it were, within patches of mushrooms or toadstools. And I need everybody to please give me a survival check as you continue wandering around this area known as Thither.
Is this where we kept finding the wanted posters?
It is where you found the wanted posters, yes. Okay. Oh, this is looking promising for you guys. So far, so good.
we've been here before.
You have
This
been
particular area, but we've navigated to it. Hey, wow.
you have definitely navigated the Feywild before. That is for sure. All right. And here. So as you guys are traveling around, you do manage to avoid certain things, certain problems, as it were. And you actually come upon, thanks to some really good rolls there, this small pond-looking area here. It's very pretty, very serene-looking location. As you see the mist drifting over the surface of a small lake. The forested crags line the shore on one side of the lake, and mossy rocks protrude from the shallows. Near the center of the lake is a rocky inlet. And as you're kind of coming near there, you feel a draw to this lake.
Like a good one or a bad one?
A good one. And actually you feel like this would be a really good place to rest.
I'm gonna skip a rock across the surface of the water. See if anything bubbles up to the surface.
As you get close enough to the edge,
it's a kraken.
you pick up a rock and you skip it, and nothing happens.
Is this the Wayward Pool?
It is the Wayward Pool.
Cool, because I have that written down because I take notes.
You do take notes.
Somebody has to.
I mean, it's
I mean, they're not great, but there's
This is in fact the Wayward Pool. Everybody give me a perception check, please.
One of these days I'll play a character with high wisdom.
Not today and not tomorrow. Alright. And apparently not Oberon either.
Nope.
Okay. Nope. Alright, so thankfully Masan is paying attention. And not Henar either. Okay. Alright. It's a good thing that one of you is paying attention to certain things. Masan, you see out in the center on that rocky islet, there seems to be some sort of bowl out there.
Like big, little, something you pick up, or is it like a large rocky thing?
It looks to be a large bowl.
I'll point it out to Echo and see if she'd be willing to fly out there and take a closer look.
Echo, would you like to fly out and take a look?
Yes. Does my detect magic see anything?
It does. This whole inlet is magical.
Kind of figures. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna stay like 10 feet above it.
Okay. Above the water or above the whole area? Just above the water?
Well, no, 10 feet above the inlet bowl thingy.
Oh, okay.
Maybe 15.
Okay. So the lake itself is about 250 feet across. The islet is about 30 feet wide by 40 feet long. It's a big area. But as you are above this bowl, you see that there are It is filled with coals, as in like charcoal, like the briquettes.
It look like it's like a cooking fire or a ceremonial fire, or is it on fire?
It is not on fire. The bowl itself is iron. But it does not look like it doesn't have like an iron grate over it or something. It looks very ceremonial versus like a cooking fire.
Is there any magic in the coals or anything?
The coals themselves do not look magical.
The bowl?
It does.
What kind of magic?
So the whole area has a very
Is it a keep the fire in here kind of magic? Is it
there's a glamour like magic kind of given effect over the whole area, but the bowl itself has kind of the same magic as like a summoning circle or something like that.
Ooh. Do I see any writing on it that I would could read?
Not from 15 feet away.
10 feet?
Nope.
I have
No words.
excellent eyesight.
It seems that if there are runes on the bowl, they're on the outside towards the bottom. Where flying above, you would not see it.
Okay, if I'm standing at the shore, how far is the bowl from me?
So you're looking at like 150 or so feet away.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a 200 feet from, to cross from the edge to the other edge.
I will go back and tell everybody.
Okay.
Then
Does anyone have a longbow?
Yeah, actually I do. Forgot I had it.
If I tied a piece of cloth from my torch onto the end of one of your arrows, do you think you could hit those coals in that bowl from here?
or I could just fly above it and throw something in there to light it on fire.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if we wanted to be that close that you would need to be to drop something into it.
Oh,
mean,
good point.
look.
Good point.
I don't really, not really that good with a bow and arrow, hence the backstory, but I'm willing to give it a try.
How do y'all feel about tempting that?
I was looking to see what spells you had. I'm sorry.
The character just started moving on its own.
I was looking to see if you had firebolt, because otherwise that would be a good solution, but you do not.
No, out of my 10 cantrips, that is not one.
That is not one of them. I know.
That should be counted as a wizard fail.
Right.
I'm a warlock.
Oh,
Wizards tomorrow.
Okay.
Firebolt.
Does someone else have firebolt? If someone else has firebolt, that would be nice.
I do.
The wizard does.
yeah, let it rip.
Would you be willing to give it a shot and try and see if you could hit those coals with your nice little firebolt?
I'll try my best.
Is it above? Is it raised up, or is it like from the shore? Can you see inside of it,
No.
or is it above?
It's pretty much even with you. You can't see in, but you can see the
You can see the opening though.
Uh-huh.
It's not like we're seeing.
And we know the coals are there because you just told us the coals
Mhm.
were there, so I think we're good there.
I just want to make sure we weren't going to be trying to, do a blind shot into.
Not true. Very true.
Oberon can do it. I have faith in him.
I do too.
Okay, Oberon. They have faith in you, apparently.
Well, I don't know if that's wise or not, but I'll try my best.
No pressure.
So that's a straight attack?
Straight
Well,
attack. Yep. Well, it is a
13.
bowl, so it's not moving, but a 13 will hit, and you see the bowl kind of rock just a little bit as this firebolt hits it, and then the coals start to catch on fire. And as it catches on fire, you see that the mist around you seems to part to reveal a white horse with a single gleaming horn on her brow.
I'm gonna immediately drop down and bow.
I have no idea what's going on, so I'll do the same thing.
And me too. Not knowing what it is, I will just follow.
I'm just gonna stand there looking at it.
Okay. As you see this unicorn come up, it walks up and it says, "Please rise. There is no need to bow."
Okay.
Is this my god?
It is not.
Okay.
Do you ask that? Are you my god?
I don't remember what my god's name is or any of that. And I don't have it written down. I just know that my god's a unicorn.
No, this is one of my things.
A very devoted follower.
As she stands there and watches you, she says, "Why have you come to Thither? What brings you to this Wayward Pool?"
A poor sense of direction.
Well, I mean, that is partially my doing, but so be it. Little one, what brings you to Thither? As she looks directly at Echo, since Echo is the first one to bow.
We are looking for the hags that have been stealing things from people in the Witchlight Carnival. We've already dealt with
Bavlorna.
Thank you.
Oh, interesting. Well, let me introduce myself as that was a fail on my part. I'm sorry. My name is Lamorna. Welcome to my pool.
Howdy.
I'm Echo Turtlefluff. We're looking for Scabatha
Scabatha.
Nightshade.
Yes. Yes. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Cindy subscribed for 10 months. Yay!
Yay!
Lamorna says, "Oh, yes, you are within the right place, the right realm, as Scabatha does rule Thither. You see, these hags, this hourglass coven as it was, took over Prismere from their stepsister, Zybelina. Zybelina was, granted, not the best person, but her magic kept Prismere safe and isolated. But the situation ended when the Hourglass Coven captured my mate's horn and used its magic to imprison Zybelina in her stronghold, the Palace of the Heart's Desire. It might take his horn to free her, but I know not where Eladon or his horn are. I believe that he is being held as one of the hag's prisoners. I believe that he is still alive, as if he would have died, I would have felt it.
How dare they?
Agreed. It has been quite lonely without him here. And so many changes have happened since then.
Do you think we can help? I mean, we definitely don't want things to be bad like they've been.
Well, if you can free Zimbalina and save Prismir from the evil hags, that would be most definitely a helpful thing. But if you could even free my mate, that would be more than I could ever ask of you.
Yeah, we still have to find out where all the stolen stuff ended up.
Probably amongst the hags' things, I would think. They are all quite terrible.
Yeah, the one we met wasn't too kind, I'll admit.
Nearly tried to kill you.
Yeah, I mean only because someone
Sorry.
Petsikalo with arcane chicanery.
Well, if you are so willing as to help with this, I would greatly appreciate it, and I offer this Wayward Pool as a place of refuge for you. For you see, it holds many magical effects that will keep you safe while you are here under my protection.
Good to see if Echo has that look in her eye.
She does.
What?
Now she said the M word.
I am just raring to go to free an unjustly imprisoned unicorn.
But I suppose we could add a list of things. Who's got the list?
Was there supposed to be a list?
Yeah, I mean, we got to keep a proper itinerary of all the tasks and such we run into. Got to find a displaced beast cub. Got to find a mission stuff that was stolen from the carnival. Deal with the hags. Be a unicorn mate. Just piling up a little bit. Got to keep organized.
Seeing the look of magic want in Echo's eyes, Lamorna says, "You see, all non-magical flames in the region are extinguished, with the exception of the bowl that summons me, of course. All beasts and fae have advantage on all dexterity stealth checks made within the region of this pool. But I must say that my favorite of the magic that surrounds this area is that any creature that bathes in the lake for at least 1 minute can choose to end one level of exhaustion or a curse that is affecting it, as well as ending its attunement to a cursed magical item."
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, in the Feywild, there are lots of weirdly cursed things here.
Agreed.
Could be useful.
It can be. And because you are my friends, and you say that you will do so to help my mate, you are welcome to rest here, and I will protect you.
Yeah, it'd be mighty fine.
Thank you so much.
Wait, what time of day is it?
At this point, you're actually looking at, it would be almost evening time. So, about the right time for a long rest, as it were.
Oh no, you can look around now.
Wait, this is a large body of water, isn't it?
It is?
Oh, I can use my new fishing rod.
You can.
My secretly immovable fishing rod.
Yes, your immovable fishing rod.
All right, I'm gonna go fish and try to wrestle us up something to eat for dinner.
Okay.
What was the name of the unicorn's mate?
Elidon. Elidon. And so while Deacon goes fishing, Lamorna gives you some more information about the Palace of the Heart's Desire, which is Zimbalina's palace. And she says, when Zimbalina ruled Prismere, no one could enter her palace without an invitation. But unlike that, it's unlikely that the Hourglass Coven is capable of enforcing similar restrictions. She kind of turns to Oberon and says, "There's a library on the second floor of the palace that contains Zimbalina's most treasured tomes. But you must be aware that a dragon-like creature lives within the palace and frequently prowls the forest around it. It is known as a Jabberwock. Now, they've tried to come here to the pool before, but is always turned away by the lake's magic. It would be wise for you to avoid the Jabberwock, for once it sets its eyes on you, it rarely gives up the hunt."
Am I still within earshot?
You are.
I'm assuming that having run through here before, we have had some knowledge of the Jabberwocks.
You know for a fact that you are to avoid them at all costs.
Because we know about what happens when you get too close to one.
They see you, they will kill you, and they will become obsessed with killing you.
Well, there's that. There's also that lovely little aura that they got.
Well, I mean, there's things that help it, yes.
He will yell about that as he is fishing.
Okay.
Don't get too close to one. He'll get all stupefied.
Yep.
Wasn't there someone at the carnival who got too close and then their biggest fan was a Jabberwock and just kept showing up everywhere?
Uh-huh.
Feels like something Candlefoot would do. So stupid.
Yes. Dylan is very concerned. Yeah. Yes, the Jabberwock is known to have a very burbling personality. Yeah. Yes.
Not really something we should want to be running into at this stage in our adventuring.
Probably not. Yep, probably not.
Okay. How many fish have I caught?
One. There's not a whole lot of fish in this pool. It seems.
Is it a bigger fish or is it a small?
It is a pretty good sized fish, though. Yeah.
Hey, all right. Have to make me some stew. Have everybody, I suppose. I gotta put the kettle on. Make the fixes.
We're doing your chili?
And that with fish. Fish and chili, that's just weird. Even for the Feywild. Yeah, I'll do a nice stew, though.
I'll start food crafting herbs and stuff. Herbs.
Oh, herbs.
herbs, some
Why are you gonna craft a herb?
Because he's the best cook at the carnival.
Oh, okay.
some taters,
Aside from Deacon.
7 herbs and spices.
Yep. She has to make 11 herbs. God, that's a lot of people for you to make. No wonder
you know why I need more magic.
He's got 10 sous chefs. All right.
Do you have anything from Bloody Toes that might go well?
You might. Yeah.
I have a little pocket of holding.
You do have a pocket of colding. You do.
So, completely off topic, but did you know that Kentucky Fried Chicken only follows 5 or 11 people on Twitter?
Mm-hmm.
Five spice.
Yeah.
I did see that.
Mm-hmm.
That's such a good character.
I guess I'll start setting up the cooking stuff and.
So, knowing what she told you about the fact that only magical fire stays lit in this area, how are you going to go about your cooking fire?
Hello, burn.
Yes.
Firebolt the campfire.
I can druidcraft magical wood that the magical fire can light.
Sure.
The
Sure.
answer is always magic.
Magic. Yes. Magic.
She's got that crazy look in her eye, Ken.
She does.
That's just my normal face.
Alright. So you go about making dinner. Is there anything that any of you want to ask or want to do before you lay down for a night's rest here?
I want to talk to Lamorna and see if she knows anything about the Displacer Cub.
Okay.
Because I did ask my god for help with that, so.
You did. Let's see if she knows anything. She has seen a cub that has been around in Thither. But she hasn't seen it for a while. She says it was hanging around a group of kids when she saw it last. I mean, I don't know that that's the one that you're looking for, but the last time I saw one, that was the case.
Was it the kid from the wanted poster?
Yeah, I have the wanted poster to use as a visual aid.
She looks at it and she says, "Oh, Will of the Feywild. You know, I didn't see him with the kids, but it could have been. It could have been that group. I'm not sure. He wasn't with them, but yeah, it possibly."
What was the name of the queen again?
The original one that rolled it was Zymbalina. Zyblina. Or Zybalina, or whatever, however you want to call it. She was the one who ruled Prismere before the Hourglass Coven took over. Then she had the Palace of the Heart's Desire, which is located in Yawn.
I'm going to ask Lamorna about the poem that was spoken to me right before we entered the Feywild. If it rings any bells. future, present, past, find the alicorn, free the queen at last.
She, as you recite it, to the best of your ability, she says, "That's interesting that you say that, as that is the exact well, yes, that is the queen that we wish to free. That is Emblina, but it is our that makes that's wow. I I and she kind of stops, and then she says, an alicorn. I haven't seen one of those in quite some time, but perhaps there is one. I can't say I have seen one recently, but there is said to be an alicorn within Yawn.
So it's not the queen that's the alicorn.
No. No, it is definitely not. She is definitely not an alicorn. No.
Do I know what an alicorn is?
Give me a nature check. Nope. You sure don't.
Can I try?
Sure. Okay. So an alicorn is very similar, and this is what's interesting that you didn't get this echo, because alicorn is very similar to a unicorn. And Oberon, you look, you think about this now that you hear the word alicorn, and you look at this creature in front of you more, and you look again and again, and it seems that perhaps this creature that's standing right in front of you is perhaps very similar to an alicorn. As an alicorn is a winged horse with a single horn upon its head, often symbols of beauty and peace among them. An alicorn is a Pegasus.
A Pegasus unicorn.
A Pegasus unicorn, yep. And the thing is that this one in front of you is but a unicorn in its appearance to you now. It does not have wings. But you do not know if its mate did. If its mate did. And as you guys are asking about all of this, She kind of puts her head down and she says, "It seems that you were already meant to save my mate, as it were. For it seems that you, looking directly at Masan, were told to find him. We do not," and she kind of looks around and, as if to see if anyone else is around here. She says, "We do not advertise it." And all of a sudden you see, growing from her back are 2 wings.
What?
She is an alicorn.
Ooh.
And so is her mate.
But not the alicorn that we need to find.
The one you need to find is my mate. For it is him that I am even more confident now will free our queen.
Did she say that they took the unicorn's, her mate's horn,
They did.
like off of his body?
They did.
That's so messed up.
It is. Yep.
It's now been powdered up for some sort of cure-all remedy thing, right?
I mean, I don't know what they did with it.
Human horn?
But yes, it is. It seems that you are meant to find him after all.
So do we need to do that first, or do we need to deal with the hags first? What do y'all reckon?
It is all but the same. It is finding him that perhaps, and his horn that will free our queen. But at the same time, you must deal with the hags, as that most likely is how you will find him.
But he's in Yon, right?
I don't know where he is. Deacon, you caught 5 more smaller fish.
I thought that's where the palace was.
The palace is in Yon.
And I Lymorna thought that Eladon was in the palace.
I believe so, but I'm not confident in that is where he is.
Okay, so we still just have to go through here and deal with Scabatha.
It would be my suggestion that you deal with them on an individual basis and not together.
Any tips for how to take down Scabatha?
I do not know her. I have purposely avoided going away from the pool, especially since my mate was taken. It is safer for me here than anywhere else.
That makes sense.
So all I have heard is rumors, and I'm sorry.
Soup's on.
As you all enjoy the meal that Deacon has made, it must say this fish is almost magical.
Yeah, it's the herbs and spices.
Mm-hmm.
The tender love and care I put into my stew.
Yep.
Lucy's excited. She just sat up.
Alright. So, with a full tummy of delicious stew, you are all able to get a good night's rest, knowing that you are safe, probably for the first time feeling very confident in being safe in the Feywild. Especially since you dealt with the last hag.
While we're all sleeping, then I'll go ahead and let the 5 fish stay out over the ember so they can smoke. Maybe
Okay.
have something to eat the next day, just in case we don't get to a good clearing.
Okay. So you all get the benefits of a long rest, and the next morning you wake up, and
Is this where the level up will have kicked in?
pretty much, yeah.
I met an alicorn and I got more magic.
Alright, so...
Not creepy.
No, not creepy. Not creepy at all, Alright, so with that, is there anything that any of you would like to do in this, morning before you head out to keep exploring Thither? And, you know that that Loomlurch is the place you will be going to here within the Thither. That is where Nightshade location. You're level 4, Deacon. Oh. Okay. Well, Deacon's gonna level up to 4 real quick. All right. That's what he's gonna do from his this morning. You feel a little bit more rested, Deacon.
Let me go ahead and just whip up a spell book out of nowhere.
Uh-huh.
You feel like my dumb decisions won't kill you as easily.
As easily.
And of course, Roll20 is doing that thing where it says I don't get any HP or any class stuff or any stats or anything.
Weird.
Shout outs to Roll20.
Right. And I even put the compendium there, so it should be there for you.
Oh look, it thinks I'm an artificer TCE. That's great.
That's yeah. All right. Reload Roll20, that might help.
All right. It always does this at ASIs.
Question.
Yes.
Do I have to find, like, can any unicorn be my patron?
Technically.
Okay, so I have a name now.
Okay. Come on. All right. So, as okay. As we have Deacon leveling up, is there Henar or Masan or Oberon, is there anything that you would like to do this morning before you guys leave the Wayward Pool?
I think I'm just gonna practice my smoke monsters from my pipe.
Okay. You're getting pretty good at it, actually. Okay. Henar, what about you?
I can't think of anything I need to do other than, get up, have a nice breakfast, try not to trip over my own tail, that sort of thing.
Those are important things. Okay.
Sort of.
All right. And Oberon, are you just, practicing your magic a little bit more?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So, as you are all...
Pack up the fish and the leftover food and stuff.
Okay. All right. So you definitely do that, and
Did Ashy hunt your mouse right off the table?
He did hunt my mouse right off the table. All right. So you pack up, you get ready to leave. I need everybody to give me a perception check, please.
Question.
Is it still pretty overcast in the morning?
Yeah, I would give you overcast this morning.
If Henar had a
Awesome.
hat, would it help?
No.
I...
Henar needs a rain cloud.
Yeah. Henar, I need to be Winnie the Pooh with my own little personal rain cloud.
Mm-hmm.
I think I
If
could
anyone
do
finds
that.
a spell that does that, let me know.
I'm pretty sure you can do that with either Druidcraft or Prestidigitation.
Not exactly.
I say prestidigitation. I think we'd have to do it every minute.
Mm-hmm. Make your own random rain cloud. Just.
No, it did last for 10 minutes, but yeah.
All right, Oberon. Like Oberon's paying
yeah.
attention this time.
Oberon's paying attention for both of us.
For everybody, it seems like. All right. Okay. So with that, Oberon, you hear a snapping of twigs as you guys are packing up and getting ready to leave. As you see a cloaked figure spring from the forest with blades flashing and goes to attack the what he assumes, and because you see that her wings are gone this morning, the unicorn. And under the assassin's cowl, you see a wide, toothy grin. And it is with that you will get to come over here for a second. What? On what sign?
The one above your desk.
Oh, yes. Yes. With that, I need you to please roll initiative, but give me a second to get your tokens onto the board. Echo, Deacon, on, Oberon, Henar.
I'm rolling crap today.
Then, by the way, she is beautiful. And then we've got this guy. Alright, so let's see. Initiative. That was great. Initiative. And initiative. Alright. How we doing, Deacon?
I can't do anything.
Okay.
My character sheet is stuck on the Mancer. Like, I can't exit out of it, and I can't continue through it. It's just stuck.
Okay.
They used to do that to me too.
Okay. Let's see if that will do. Come on. Huh. That's really weird. Give me just a second. Let's see if...
Probably why I didn't do it last time, because it was doing this, and I figured I would just wait until the next week to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Then I forgot, because we didn't play for a little bit.
Right. Huh. That's really weird.
Like, if I close it and try to open it again, it just takes me back to that same screen.
Yeah. Yeah. That's really weird. Okay. I'm not sure. All right, well, here's what we're going to do. We are going to take a break, and then we will hopefully have that situation taken care of when we get back. So let's go ahead and take a quick break, and we will be back in just a few minutes. That way...
gave him
All
guns,
right.
it would have been fine.
We are back. No, if I gave him guns, he'd be even more broken. All right, welcome back to DMS Adventurers Tavern to our Wild Beyond the Witchlight. We are back. We had some technical difficulty. Apparently, Deacon's stew was overpowered, and just Roll20 just couldn't handle it. I mean, apparently deviled eggs are fine, but stew is too much.
I mean, it was a magical fish from a magical lake, and I kind of thought we should have asked her first. But I thought of that after we ate it, so it was kind of not.
It's like her bridesmaid.
All right. But he used a magical pole. Does that count? No. All right. By the way, I did want to share this artwork. It is beautiful. The artwork that they came away with, her and her mate. She makes a watery epiphagy of her lost mate, Eladon. Effigy, thank you.
That's
but it is
usually a bad
gorgeous. But it's gorgeous picture.
It is.
Reminded of Hey Arnold with Helga and Arnold's sculpture in her closet.
Or, burning Guy Fawkes and effigy in England.
Well, I mean, there's those things.
Or the suffragettes who burned Woodrow Wilson in effigy right outside the White House.
Mm-hmm. All right. So with that, on those super happy notes,
they didn't burn the real people.
It's true.
Actually, I don't know what happened to Guy Fawkes. So.
We're not going to go there right now.
Let's say, I'm pretty sure Guy Fawkes was put to death.
And a very non-PG.
Treason will usually do that to you.
I mean, only a
They
little.
might have been totally PG either.
Yeah.
Listen,
So
all my knowledge comes from the movie V for Vendetta.
All right. Well, we have this guy who has run out of the forest or whatever to come and attack this beautiful creature. And he does make 2 attacks. That does not hit. But that one does.
I'm guessing with my paltry 6 of initiative, I can't do anything.
No. Mm-mm. This happens as yeah.
That's not right.
Okay.
I
Yes.
did the whole maze armor thing.
You did. You did as you got up in the morning, especially. So with Oberon seeing this guy come running, he didn't get a surprise round. He just gets the 1 attack and then, Henar, what are you doing? As you see this all happening.
Okay. So, this right here is the thing that attacked us, right?
Oh yeah, he's
Or
beautiful.
attacked. Okay. Then, I am going to, because he attacked the beautiful,
Creature. Yes.
creature, gorgeous creature.
Mhm.
There we go. I wasn't in a slot. I was trying to
Oh,
do
I just
something
dragged
couldn't
you
do
guys onto
because
the
I wasn't
board.
in a slot.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I had to be able to do what I needed to do. I needed to be in a slot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I am going to move to right here,
Uh-huh.
and I am going to. I'm going to make an assumption that if he attacked the beautiful creature has been nice to us, has asked our help. I'm going to assume that he's a baddie, and I'm going to throw a dart at him.
That's a good assumption, since she is not look happy to see him. A 14 will just hit him.
Awesome.
Okay.
And
anything
that
else?
will be it for me.
Okay.
Nope, that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. So as you are watching this and you see the Lamorna is right there, all of a sudden you see that she teleports away. She ends up about there. She's off of, out, quite literally out of the way. And as she does that, you hear this guy say, "I didn't know unicorns could do that." But that is her turn as she gets behind you and quite literally puts you between her and this creature that attacked her. Masan, what are you gonna do?
We're gonna fairy fire him.
Okay.
Him? I think it's a him.
Him. It is a him, yes. Alright, so that is a dexterity saving throw. No, thank you.
Whoa.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Yeah, that's all I got for now.
Yeah. All right. Aurora, you come out of the forest to see, just in time to see this guy attack the unicorn that you saw. What are you gonna do?
Everyone looks like they're attacking this one person.
Correct.
Alright, well, she's not gonna try to fight 4 other people. So she'll just try to join the winning side here. Hold up a hand, palm of her hand, summon a big old ball of thunder magic, and
Okay, 23 definitely is going to hit him, yeah.
So, that's at level 1. Actually, not much. Level 2.
Okay.
2. So, level 2 of thunder damage. Oof, that is.
Not great roll. Yeah.
About damage.
Yeah.
I'm not going to spend a point for that, though.
Okay.
One. Wait.
All right. As you release your spell and it hits him with thunder damage, it is, his turn, and he's like, wait. There's no reason for no. Please don't kill me. Please, come on. Come. And you see, like, he's starting to back up. And he moves back. And Oberon, what are you gonna do?
He said not to kill him.
Yeah, it was very clear he was not expecting the rest of you to attack him. He thought he was going to down this unicorn in one blow. It didn't work. It's clear that he's over, clearly didn't work to his advantage.
A little overconfident.
Uh-huh.
Who are you? I guess that's my first question.
Someone who should have known better. Apparently. You see, he puts his dagger away, and he's just like, he's doing the whole hands up, backing away.
I weigh a fireball just in case he does anything crazy to attack.
Okay.
check us,
Alright.
but...
Alright. Echo. Are you itching for a fight, Echo?
He attacked a unicorn.
I know he did.
Okay, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, you are. Alright, roll your damage. She's very serious when she says don't attack the unicorns. Alright. Are you gonna say anything to him as you blast him with this blast of magic there, Echo?
Stop where you are. Talk to... Why are you doing this?
Okay. Alright, Hennar. You see he just stops in his tracks. He's been slowly backing up this whole time, and he just stops.
Okay. I'm gonna move closer again.
Okay.
And this time I will hold a dart for if he makes an attack on anyone in the party or on Lamorna.
Okay.
And that'll be
Alright.
it for me.
Okay. Okay. As you see Lamorna, she's got some speed to her. She will, seeing that what you guys have done, she will come back to there, and speaking directly at him, she says, "Put down your weapons and step away from them, and they will let you live. Do not do so, and they will deal with you." And you see he automatically, like, he reaches in and he takes out his dagger and he drops it. The two daggers that he has, actually. As well as a garrote or garrote. And he drops all of them on the ground. And he takes a step away from them. Masan.
Hang on. So, oof. I think I'm just gonna.
Seems he knows. He knows that he is outnumbered and bested.
I'm just gonna move up next to Hennar, which I think will be a dash for me.
Okay. Alright. Aurora. As you're watching this, you get a kick out of the fact this guy did not do well with his whole assassin thing he's got going on.
Let's just move down in here. Kind of take a good look at her surroundings, kind of figure out where the hell she ended up.
You can. You see a very beautiful unicorn with a very beautiful pool of water behind her. It is... Well, actually, give me a nature check, please. It's not somewhere you have been before.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. But you have heard of unicorns, and you have heard that they are only in the Feywild. So, you might be there, maybe.
Yeah, The other guy looks kind of sad and pathetic right now, so I just really want to mess with him. Just let these weird people do whatever it is they're going to do with him.
Okay. All right. So it comes to his turn, and he's just, okay. Please. No, I mean, and you see he steps even farther away from his weapons. And he says, "Come on. You can have my weapons. You that's fine. Just don't kill me. Just please. I made a really big mistake. It is clear now that I made a big mistake. Just come on. Please, just don't kill me. You can have my weapons. That's fine. Just let me go."
You got any gold?
No. Not much. And you see he takes out a pouch, and he will actually throw it towards Aurora.
Okay.
And you hear it jingle, but it does not sound like a whole lot of coins.
And
as you look, it's
before we let him go.
It's 1 gold, 5 silver, and 3 copper.
Yeah, that'll do.
So with that, Masan, he says, just was trying to take out my assignment. Apparently that's not the case, because you guys are here and apparently didn't know that. Thought that,
What?
Yeah.
Wait. Assignment?
Yeah?
From whom did you receive this assignment?
My employers?
And your employer would be?
Give me a persuasion check. Or intimidation if you so desire.
I think I'm trying to intimidate him.
Okay.
I feel intimidating today.
From the League. The League of Malevolence.
That's a little on the nose, don't you think?
Hey, I wasn't the one that named it.
Do we have any knowledge of this league?
Give me a history check. Nope, you do not.
I definitely do not.
Echo. Okay. Aurora has no idea. Never been here, have no idea. Echo, in your conversation with Lamorna, there, in talking about Prismere and all of that stuff throughout the night before you sleep, you do remember her saying something about a league that has been dealing with stuff for the hags. And that it was made up of 5 members. And that they have been running around doing the bidding of these hags.
Wait, he's not a member, though. The members hired him?
He didn't say that. He just said that he got his orders from the League.
So who are your bosses? Because clearly you're too insignificant and inept to be a full member.
I am a member. They just don't care what happens to me.
That's a great group you joined there, huh?
Yep,
Where would
that's
you
all right.
find
They'll take care of you just fine.
this group?
Like you did?
I wasn't planning on taking care of you. I was taking care of them.
Yeah, and you couldn't even do that when we didn't do anything. You got a free shot and you failed.
If he had daggers for eyes, you would be stabbed by the daggers in his eyes as he glares at you.
I could strike him
See?
with lightning.
Even that
if you
looks
want.
sharper than your weapons.
He says, they will take
Okay,
care
I'm
of
actually
you.
going to move up and pick up
Okay.
his weapons.
Okay. So you got 2 daggers that
So I
they
move
don't.
forward and pick up it.
Yeah. They're not the
There's
greatest
2
of
daggers
quality.
and a garrote.
Yes.
Okay.
He says, Kellic will take care of you with no problem. And if not, Zagarash will.
Hey, question for you.
Huh?
Have you ever been hit by a bolt of lightning?
No?
Do you want today to be the day?
No?
Just shut up.
Okay.
All right. Where the hell am I? You. First with the thing. Where is this?
You're in Thither.
Hell's a Thither.
I don't know what's a Thither with you.
Alright, well, which way is Waterdeep? Oh, you don't get a rim shot for that.
I do.
Deny your rim shot.
That's fair. So much nope? Oh, come on.
Nope.
Tor. Oh, come on. Alright,
Well, which way is Waterdeep?
on the other material plane. You're in the Feywild. I suggest you make sure it don't take one of the corrupted fairy, or the fairy rings.
Hey, well, alright. Damn mimics. Alright, well, what's all your story? What's your story?
This is my home. I was just attacked by that guy.
Alright, so what do we have here?
Talking to my friends, and that guy came out of nowhere. Attacked me.
So we have a kobold, some kind of rabbit person, some chick with wings, you, Scarface over there.
And you notice that this creature, this guy, he looks very orcish, but he's short.
Is he a dwarf orc?
Pretty much.
Is he a dork?
He's a dork. Mm-hmm.
We're working for those rim shots right now, aren't we?
We are. Yep. We are.
I have nothing helpful to add to this conversation unless I need to insult him some more, so let me know. And I'm going to start juggling.
Okay.
And she's juggling. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, are we gonna just let the dude go, or should we tie him to a tree at least?
Yeah, let him go. He'll bring his friends, and then I can electrocute them too.
What would you like to do, Lamorna, with this?
I don't want him near here.
But you also said we wouldn't kill him, so...
Meh.
Maybe we should stuff him in a corrupted fairy circle.
Well, you could do that.
I find it's easier just to kill them. Yeah, well, he's your prisoner. You guys do whatever you want.
I don't know that it matters, because he already said they don't care about him, so it's not like they're going to come looking.
Do we have all the information from him we think we can get? Or do you guys have any more questions? Like, where can we find this League of Ungentlemen?
That's going to be my question. I'm wondering if he knows where to find the leadership people.
They're at the palace, of course.
The palace, the one of hearts.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Do I believe him?
Give me an insight check. Yep. He's telling the truth.
Are we confident we've relieved him of all of his weapons?
He doesn't look like to have any other weapons on him. No.
I'm gonna take Mage Hand and pat him down.
Okay. You find a potion bottle.
Yoink!
Okay. He has a potion of invisibility on him, which would have been a good idea for him to have used before he attacked the unicorn.
Yeah.
But no. Again, not expecting to have failed so badly.
Not a very good assassin.
No, it's not.
I mean, did they even really want anything to happen when they sent this guy?
I'm gonna use my wand of whimsy and turn his hair pink.
Okay. He now is a dwarf-sized orc with bright pink hair sticking out underneath his hood. It's really funny because he didn't have that much hair to begin with, but now it's bright pink.
Oh, and luxurious locks.
And luxurious, of course. Mm-hmm. This is just wait until Skyella gets a hold of you guys.
Who's Skyella again?
One of the League.
I'm gonna hold up.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
That's fine. Good.
You run into her, she'll take care of all of you.
So we have Skyella. Who else?
Kellic.
Pellic?
And Dagger Ash?
Dagger Rash? That sounds like something that happens when you don't clean your weapons.
Or you with the wrong barmaid.
I saw an ointment in the last store we went to for that. I'm pretty sure.
And Kargash.
That's only 4.
And him.
And him?
Mm-hmm.
What's your name?
Zarek.
I mean, I don't even
Well,
think
it's very
we need
nice to meet you. Great, we did great doing business with you. Now I think he can leave. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I don't even think this deserves to go on our list of stuff because clearly they're so inept.
I'm gonna start casting Ray of Frost at his
Oh.
feet.
Okay. Give me an
One
attack
after the
roll.
other. Alright, let's see. Will Ray of Frost work? Or will it come out as something else?
It'll come out as Ray of Frost. Alright. As you hit the ground at his feet, he does the whole little dance thing as he's backing up.
That's right. Come on, Fred Astaire, keep it moving.
I like that you're rolling just under his armor class. Alright. So with that, he will leave. He is gone. Like, he takes off into the forest and he just goes running. All right.
Oh, that was
So
amusing.
it was. It was. So with that, you have gained a new friend, it seems. And Lamorna comes up to you, Aurora, and says, "Thank you for your help, my friend."
It was amusing. You're welcome. So the Feywild, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All
Yep.
right. Guess we'll roll with this. Yeah, I guess I could find some treasure here.
There
Not
is,
Kurt.
well, I mean, there is treasure to be found. Yes. But where are you guys headed to next?
Well, I'm
Have
just
you-
here, so
Loomlurch?
There is Loomlurch, yes. But are you ready to take on the hag?
you guys are fighting hags?
Yep.
Once we find Deacon, we should be ready.
He's still fishing, I think.
He is. You look over and he's got his immovable fishing pole, and he's just there. He's waded through and he's sitting over on the middle section, just fishing.
See, he talks about me with magic, but when he gets into a whole fishing thing, nothing else exists.
And you see the bowl that Oberon had lit the night before is still on fire, and he's over there with the fish on sticks with them over the bowl, cooking them.
That looks like a bank robber.
What's a bank? So yes, the unicorn will go on to point out the direction to Loomlurch, and say that it is a ginormous oak tree that has fallen over, and they have carved out a workshop in there. But be careful, because there are lots of guards and whatnot there.
What's the workshop for?
Oh, she makes toys. Well, she doesn't make them as much as the kidnapped children make them.
Kidnapped children.
And she takes them and gives them to people who need some more nightmares in their life.
Yeah, I get it. Do you guys want to go kill a hag? And that's what you're all doing?
Yep, this will be number 2 or 3.
All right, well, got nothing else to do other than wander around here, so I guess I'll tag along.
Maybe they can find you a fairy ring to send you back.
That'd be nice. But with some good treasure.
Perhaps. Perhaps.
Just for quick description's sake, Aurora's a half-elf with slender leather armor, and she's wearing a amulet of Talos around her neck, which Susan can definitely appreciate.
I do appreciate and find highly ironic. Yes. Uh-huh.
And the occasional little electricity going across her eyes.
Okay. All right.
Definitely not a pirate.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Totally a pirate. All right, so you leave the Wayward Pool in a in the direction of Loomlurch. When as you are traveling, you see up ahead a small group of children frolicking around a leafy oak tree. Their gleeful yips carrying through the forest. Painted swings dangle from the tree's branches, and nestled in its crown is a ramshackled treehouse. It seems that on your excursion to Loomlurch, you have run into Little Oak. And as the kids notice your appearance, as you kind of get closer, you see that they all scurry up into the ladders and take cover in the treehouse that is up on the top of the tree. And it is with that you hear from the treehouse someone barks down at you and says, "Stand down or face merry hell." Little Oak moves around, so he's actually like right there.
I was gonna say, we really got lost.
No, it's just this is a map that doesn't move. The treant actually moves around so that it does not stay in one place. Otherwise, it would be super easy for the hag to find the tree.
I have to say, this merry hell thing sounds like a blast.
Right?
I'm all in on this thing. Like, how do we get that?
You yell up at that?
Yep, I yell up at the tree. Whoever
Okay.
called down to us, I yelled that up to them.
Okay, as you say that, you see what looks to be a spindly 11-year-old boy, matching the posters that you guys have, steps out on what is like the porch of this house, looking down at you. He just kind of looks, and he says, "What?" And you see all of these little kids pop up and out and around the tree branches as the treant actually steps and uproots itself and steps closer to you. Now, as this is all happening, and he looks down, Will looks down at you. He says, "Who are you?"
Hi, I'm Henar. I'm here for the merry hell.
I'm just here to see how bad this is.
I'm Echo. I'm also here for the merry hell.
Same, yeah.
Well, it's not as much fun when you're here for it. Jeez. And you see that he comes and he drops a ladder down. And he says, "Come on up."
Yes. Definitely going up the treehouse.
All right.
You do.
And as you see, there's Will, there's what looks to be a male dwarf just growing in his first whiskers. You see a ginger-haired female wood elf. You see a female orc, all of which look to be about 8 years old or so. And as you step up into the treehouse, the floor of the treehouse is covered with blankets, cushions, and piles of straw. Hanging from a 6-foot-high ceiling by a rope is a basket that you kind of see over the top has like apples, berries, stuff like that. In one corner, laying on a cushion, it was a rusty oil can that looks kind of out of place. Heaped in another corner is a crude unicorn costume made of polka dot quilts and wooden horse's head. But the thing that strikes you the most is curled up in the middle of the room. And all of you except Aurora recognize this creature immediately as Star, the displaced or beast kitten.
Star, we found you! And I'll go like running towards her and pull out the mirror ball that she used to play with and give it to her.
As you do, she leaps up and just attacks you and the ball with all of the love of a kitten and her favorite toy. She is, and she grabs it, she puts it between her paws, and she starts giving you kisses.
Oh, shucks.
And Will says, "Oh, I see you have met my friend."
Yes, her mother is very worried about her.
Her mother? What? What do you mean?
Her mother, Star here went missing, and her mom has been looking for her ever since. She sent us to help try and find her.
Oh. Oh, that is sad. I didn't know that that her mother was looking for her. Well, oh, of course I would give her back, but would you guys be willing to help to free the rest of the kids before I do? There's still kids that are locked up in the workshop, and well, it's just
Kids locked in a workshop?
mm-hmm.
I mean, that's something we can't let continue. And I'll look around to the rest of the party, sort of imploring them to agree with me that we shouldn't let that continue.
Well, we have a whole list of things, and one of those things is killing the hag. So I think that might make freeing the kids a little easier.
You're already headed to Loomlurch? Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that where the workshop is?
It is where the workshop is. I mean, that's where she holds the kids and makes them build the toys and whatnot. And one of the other kids will speak up and says, "But they're not all in the workshop. I'm sure she imprisons her most hated enemies in a cell in her kitchen."
Well, last time we went through the hag's kitchen before we killed her. I'm sure we can do it again.
Well, you gotta watch out for the squad of tin soldiers that defends Loomlurch.
Did you say 10 or 10?
10.
Are they like typical sized tin soldiers that you could stomp on?
I mean, they're people-sized. Intelligence check for what? For?
To see if I know that they'll conduct electricity, and our new friend has lots of electricity.
Oh. Well, metal is maybe. You have this whole thought process go through your head of, well, tin is a metal. Metal can conduct electricity. Maybe.
Well, we may have just gotten a secret weapon then.
And pirates are
Do you like shocking metal things?
I like shocking a lot of things. Fun. No, pirates have a very loose sense of morals, but I'm generally against child slavery.
We are too.
And when they're 18, that's a whole other conversation, but
I knew there was something I liked about you from the moment I saw you.
because of the fact I hit that guy with a ball of thunder magic.
I mean, there's that.
When they're 18, it changes from slavery to adulthood. It's just semantics, really.
Mm-hmm. They pay me taxes. It's great.
Will comes up and he says, I do have a plan that I have conceived to free the children being held prison there. If you're willing to aid, it would make it much better. And you see, he kind of takes this piece of chalk and on the ground of the treehouse, and he says, all right. And he kind of outlines the plan, and he says, all right, so the plan for me, as it was right now, Bobby, Sloan, Zenar, and Star will creep through the woods to the west of the tree and hide just out of sight of the screaming scarecrows. Meanwhile, I will sneak around to the entrance of the kitchen on the east side of the tree. If you guys can go to the goblin market posing as travelers and purchase, some sweets and whatnot, you can ask there for a meeting with the hag. And if you can do that, then during the meeting, the children will alert the screaming scarecrows and hopefully lure the tin soldiers out into the garden. And then while everybody's distracted, you could, free the captives from the workshop while I go to the textile mill to free the captives there. And then, once everybody's free, they can run back to Little Oak, and Little Oak can get us out of there.
Well, what if we just killed the hag for you?
That's a lot of steps.
I was gonna say, we can just... She wants you, so we bring you in like we're handing you over, we kill her, and then it's easier.
Well, that,
but
I
your
mean...
plan was well thought out. I have to say, your plan was well thought out.
If you think that would work, I don't know if it'll work. I mean...
Well, what we can do is we can use your plan as a plan B. How's that sound? If our plan doesn't work, we can go with your plan for plan B.
But if you're already there, then plan B doesn't really work.
Well, we can always leave you out of it and get the meeting with her and then kill her, and then makes everything easier. I don't want you to have to, turn yourself in. I can understand how that would be very bad.
Well, yes, she wants to kill me. I mean, have you not seen the posters all around?
Yeah, Massan's almost got the whole set.
Yeah, can you sign this for me, actually?
He takes his piece of chalk and he signs the poster.
Thank you.
Welcome. I don't know that it's going to be worth anything, but, hey, why not? And you see one of the other kids comes up and he says, don't forget that in the workshop there's the creatures that make lots of oil. The ones that sprout from the kids' misery. So we gotta be careful of that. It's very oily in there.
I'm sorry, they sprout from misery?
Uh-huh.
That doesn't seem good.
It's not. They haunt the kids that are there. It's really bad.
Well, it's already oily. Once we get everybody out of there, we can always just burn it down.
I mean, you could.
I mean, we could just sort of combine them. You guys can go do your little things, and then we'll go to the hag
You
to
see
get
this
information about getting him.
as you say you could burn it down. You see the little oil can that was over in the corner pops up, and he says, "Or you could just fill me up."
What would you like us to fill you up with?
The oil from the creatures.
Doesn't sound like very nice oil. It sounds like icky oil.
Oh, but
Yeah.
boggle oil works really well.
So they're boggles.
They are. Yeah, boggle
Okay.
oil works really well for me. I can make it super slippery and it's non-flammable oil anyway, so it wouldn't really burn that great.
Oh,
But-
see, that's a good thing to know.
But the puddle becomes difficult terrain and it lasts for like a super long time. So it would make it super, effective. And yeah, I can hold up to 3 uses of it. So I don't have any now, but if you can, fill me up, then I can be able to do that.
I vote the oil can as a new companion.
The oil can's name is Squirt.
Hi,
Squirt the oil
I'm
can.
Hanar. Nice to meet
Oh.
you.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, by the way, I'm Echo. Hi, nice to meet you all.
Well, if you can fill me up, I'll even since you said one of you're going for all the hags, I can take you to Yawn. I can guide you to Yawn if you want. If you can fill me up.
That would be awesome.
I think you got a deal there.
Okay.
So Will, you're gonna come with us, and what are y'all gonna do your plan while we try and get in our way?
I suppose. I mean, it's if you guys are going to kill her, then yeah. I mean, I just know that there's a lot of things there. Don't want you to get overwhelmed.
I think we'll be good, but I would appreciate having your backup would be helpful.
Oh, okay. Sure. I don't know how much I can do. I'm not really a great fighter, but yeah.
But I'm betting you can fill up an oil can.
Oh, most definitely.
And on that fighting topic, just as a little suggestion moving forward, when trying to intimidate somebody, don't invite them to marry things.
Okay.
Hanar, some people are deathly afraid of commitment.
No, that's the thing.
That's true.
That is true. That is true. All right. So, you see Will has, he does have a glaive, and he says, yeah, we can definitely do this. I think maybe we can still perhaps use the distraction of trying to get the soldiers out from the rest of the group.
I think your plan is great, and we can go to the goblins and try and get the meeting that way. And if not, we can just find another way and break down doors or whatever and take care of her.
But you want to turn me into hers? What?
Only
You were
if you're okay with that. I don't want to.
Well, if you are confident that you will kill her, then then yes. But
Oh yes, we are not turning you over
No, it's just an excuse.
for any other reason than to get her attention. No, we will protect you.
okay.
Just don't get too close.
Okay. Sure.
Wouldn't want you to get caught up in the storm there, would a little buddy? She'll pinch his cheek.
He just kind of pulls back a little bit. Everybody give me a perception check, please. Okay.
She chose proficiency with this one.
All right.
We're inside, so does Hanash still have to do?
No, but that 9 was still the first thing.
Yeah,
Look at
9 was
Oberon
still the
being
lower.
super quiet and observant and stuff.
Yeah.
The third crit he's gotten on perception.
Like
All
I
right.
said, Oberon is paying attention for both of us tonight.
For everybody, apparently. Oberon, you walk over to the unicorn costume that they have, and it is clear that this costume can be worn by like 4 children walking single file. It is really an interesting costume, but something is weird about the wooden horn that is glued to the horse's brow.
Is it seem magical or something like that?
I'll say detect magic.
I know. It does seem magical. But the kids don't seem to notice that it's different. It looks just, at first glance, it looks like a wooden horn. But as you get closer, you see that it gives off this little bit of a glow. And yes, as you look over at Oberon, you hadn't really been like super paying attention magic item wise as you're playing with Star and you're whatnot. You look over and the horn does have a little bit of a glow to it. Oberon, what do you do?
I asked where they got this horn from.
We found it. We just found it.
Where though?
It was and you catch the kids around you don't give you an answer. And Will looks over and he says, "We just found it. That's all. That's all. We just found it."
Does it look like Mourna's? Does it look like it's an actual?
It does very much resemble a actual unicorn's horn.
So it could be Eladon's.
It could be Eladon's.
We're gonna need this.
Can I see this horn real quick?
Well, yeah, but it's part of the costume.
I'm just gonna see it.
Okay. By the way, it's giving off a divine magic aura. Divine. Mm-hmm. What are you gonna do, Oberon? Okay. So you start crafting a wooden horn to replace the other one? Okay. It'll take you a little while to make it. Okay.
Can I do a Arcana nature?
Sure. Go Arcana for me. So, based on what you have learned from your new friend that you just met last night, looking at it, and once you remove it from the costume, you are about 95% sure that this is the unicorn horn you were looking for.
Okay. But they had no idea where they found it or seen any like, horse or anything like that.
Correct. He actually will, seeing you do that, looks over and says, I found it in Loom Lurch.
Rumors?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So definitely the hag has our friend. I guess we could call him friend for now.
I found the horn. I didn't find the animal that it was attached to, but I found the horn, yes. What are you perceiving?
To see if there's any other lost things we'll find in here. We found a horn, we found a displaced beast cub.
Unfortunately, you don't find anything other than the children, an oil can that talks, a displacer beast cub, and this unicorn horn.
Does it look like it was cut off or fell off or?
It looks like it was cut. Yep, it looks like it was cut. Since Uncle Kane didn't do it, Dylan's been over here trying to convince me to do it.
I was waiting until everybody calmed down and behaved.
Ah. Alright.
Is it their fancy new flavor of treats?
It is their fancy new flavor of treats. They got turkey and sweet potato treats.
Holiday dinner special edition.
It's like Santa knows what they like or something. Alright. Okay. So with that, treats are given. Okay. But yeah, you do not find any other items here within Little Oak. It seems that Will managed to get the unicorn horn out of Loom Lurch, but other than that, there's nothing else. Okay. So you guys have one unicorn horn, as it were.
I'm gonna Will, that's an amazing job. We need this to help stop the other hag. This is amazing. You did that was great work, man.
Thank you. Thank you. Masan, give me a perception check, please. So, while all of that's going on, you look over and you see in like this basket next to you on the floor are 3 pieces of crumpled up parchment, and you managed to find some more of the wanted posters.
Do I have the full set?
You do have the full set now.
Nice.
So, just for reference, you now have one that says, "Sorry, this wench has stolen from me. Deliver him to me alive and unharmed, and I'll give you back 10 years of your youth." Another one, "This little troublemaker belongs to me. Bring him home alive and unharmed, and you'll win the heart of the one you love." The next one, "Bring me this imp alive and unharmed, and I'll bury you up to your neck in silver." Another one, "Bring this wisp of a thief to me alive and unharmed, and I'll ensure that no sword will ever break your skin." Another one, "Deliver this rascal alive and unharmed. As payment, I offer you the power to bring the dead back to life." The next one, the rapscallion vexes me. Deliver him to me alive and unharmed, and I'll curse one creature whom you name. Next one, how dare this ragamuffin defy me? Bring him to me alive and unharmed, and I'll grant you a loyal servant. And the final one, special offer. Bring this impetuous brat to me, and you can claim one item of your choice from my workshop. So,
I'm gonna ask him what he did to earn her ire.
Okay.
Why is she so upset?
Oh, I keep stealing her workers, of course.
That's it?
All of the, and you see, like, he gestures, he says, all of these kids worked for her, along with many others that I have already returned to their families.
Is he really a kid, or does he just look like a kid?
That's a good question. Give me an insight check. He looks like an about 11-year-old kid.
Obspiration.
He looks like a kid.
At 19, he looks like a kid.
He looks like an 11-year-old boy. Yep. And he says, I used to work for Granny, and I saw what was happening, and I couldn't help but free the kids from the miserableness that she had going on within her workshop.
Okay, so she was also known as Granny.
She is Granny Nightshade, yes. Yep.
Maybe we should use some form of magic to make one of us look like him and get one of those rewards or two.
I was thinking we should claim all the rewards.
I mean, it doesn't say limit one per person.
I was gonna say, is there no disclaimer at the bottom?
There is no disclaimer at the bottom.
Also, if we're gonna claim the silver, we should have somebody tall do it, because burying me up to my neck in silver is not gonna be as much as...
Say Deacon?
Or Oberon.
Mm-hmm. Should probably choose like Deacon or Aurora or Mason or something.
One of the tall people.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because I would get a lot less silver than you guys would.
Oh, I made her 5'10". Yeah, she's pretty tall.
Well, compared to the fairy and the rabbit and,
I thought Oberon was tall.
and the well, compared to you, yes. He's still, Yeah.
I'm shorter than our niece at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Who will be taller than me very soon.
I mean, Hanar is probably knee height.
To a caterpillar.
I'm 2'1".
Mm-hmm.
I will be 2'4" once I find my missing 3 inches.
Yep. All right. So
like 3.5, I think, usually.
So you're a little bit taller than.
It's still a lot less gold. Silver.
A lot less silver, yes. It's true. That is true. All right. So with that, you guys make a plan to apparently for you to go to the goblin market. Is that what the?
I don't know if we were just gonna fake turn him in. Do we have to go to the goblin market?
We have to get a meeting with her to turn him in.
Well, then I guess, yeah, we're going to the goblin market. Or we could just knock on the front door being like, hey, we got him.
Okay. All right. So things that that will tell you is that Granny has a clockwork key that sticks out of her back and rotates quickly when she's in a good mood. And
Slowly when she's sad, and it stops spinning when she's angry and loses her temper.
Yes.
I think Nib told us that.
They did. She but when she attacks something or something lifts her spirits, the key will start turning again. But it cannot be removed from her back while she lives. And he tells you she has a flying rocking horse mount. Let's see. So there's Will goes on to also tell you that there are boggles, of course, which you've learned. There's also tin soldiers, which the automatons that she has. He says when she gets real mad, red caps will sprout up. So be careful of that. He heard rumor that there is another creature that she has under her control, but he has never seen it.
I suppose the tree can take us there.
Close, yes. He doesn't want to get too close, though. But yes, you guys can travel in the tree.
All right, then.
The other creature, does it sound like it might be Eladon, or...
It'd be what?
Eladon.
No. It's something that lives in the in one of the boxes there. But I never opened one of the boxes, so I don't know. I've never seen it. So as the treant moves closer to Loomlurch, you get more information about Loomlurch from Will. He says the doors to the tree are made of sturdy wood with iron bands and fittings. So, breaking down a door is kind of difficult. There are certain sections of the tree that does have an upstairs, but most of it is on the ground floor. And as you guys get closer, you see the forest is at its darkest here. Up ahead, a colossal dead oak tree lays on its side. 3 living trees seem to grow naturally out of its fallen remains. Their shapes resemble towers, with candlelit windows twinkling in the gloom and wooden balconies encircling gnarled branches. On one side of the fallen tree, firelight spills from a pair of quaint storefront windows, illuminating a clearing filled with merchant stalls. And it seems that you have in fact reached Loomlurch. And
I'm assuming the trees are where there's the upstairs.
Correct, yes. That is in fact where the upstairs is. So, yes, and just for purposes of this, you are actually arriving from the south location. And you see immediately there are it goes across this river, this actual river kind of branches off and goes down towards the the bottom part as well. And let me get you guys over to that map.
What
I'm
were
going
the
to-
screaming scarecrows?
Yep, screaming scarecrows is what they said, yes. Okay. Let me get you guys down. Some visibility down here at the bottom. There we go. Alright.
Oh yeah, we also have a potion of invisibility, everybody.
You do have a potion of invisibility. So Henar, this is where the darkest part of this, so you are not you do not have disadvantage, as it is dim light, even in the middle of daytime. You see that there are the clearing filled with merchant stalls right across from these root bridges that seem to have been almost naturally made, it seems. And let's see here. This goes down there. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys on here. Let's see. All right. Doesn't really matter because there's not like this is not the fight necessarily right now. But this will kind of give. Yeah, I was gonna say, but this will kind of give you an idea as to where you are. All right. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So you see that there's the 2 root bridges. You guys are on the very bottom down there. And you see that there is the goblin market across. And let's see here. So these root bridges are like a gnarled bridge formed with tangled tree roots spans the rocky, mostly dried up riverbed. And then you've got Goblin Market there. You've got let's see, let's kind of give you an idea of what else is going on right here. All right. So you've got a little further down there is like a little garden area. On the other side is where her actual garden is that they were talking about, with the yelling scarecrows are on that side as well.
Are they like her early warning system, or
Kinda.
do they just yell at the crows?
No, it's like they yell if someone not her is around there.
Sure, that never gets old.
I'm sure it doesn't. So what would you like to do? Where would you like to go? Would you like to go to the Goblin Market?
Sure.
You've got Will with you, right? That was what was decided. That Will of the Feywild was coming with you.
Let's go.
All right. So where are you going?
Where are we at the map right now? The bottom of the bridge, right?
You're very bottom of the
He
bridge.
said to go to the market to get an appointment.
Mm-hmm. As you guys step through, and you have Will with you, are you bringing him as a prisoner, or is just he walking in?
Well, I think if we're gonna try and fake turn him in, we would have him slightly captured of some sort.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
agreed.
Okay, so you've got him kind of grappled or tied up. And as you kind of step closer to the Goblin Market here, all of a sudden there is like a hush that falls over the market as they see you walk up with Will. And you see this one person come up that he is wearing a his head looks, instead of being a goblin, it looks like a toffee apple. This is what he looks like.
Is he like, what is it, Claw?
It doesn't look.
Like, is it the same concept?
The rest of him looks like a goblin. He does not look like a scarecrow like the other one did. It looks like the only change was that of his head.
Weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And as you see the 3 stalls that are selling candy situated in the clearing, he walks up to you and he says, "So you did it. You've come for a meeting with Granny?"
Yes.
Get that reward.
We're bringing her her heart's desire.
Well,
Any reaction? That's the name of the palace. So any reaction?
no reaction.
Clever.
And he says, okay. Please follow me. I will take you to the parlor to have her meeting with her." And he kind of steps around and he kind of goes through here, and you don't see it until he opens it, but there is a door that is not visible automatically. But he comes in and he comes through and he says, please wait in here. And as you walk in, you see this chamber is nestled between walls of twisted roots. And like through the little gaps, you can see the eerily beauty woodland surrounding you. There's a closed wooden door opposite the root bridge that leads into the room. There is a table with 4 armchairs encircling it, and it is set out with a tea service. And there is a small painted wooden box 3 feet on a side resting in the corner. A crank protrudes from one side of it, causing it to resemble like an oversized jack-in-the-box.
Didn't the other hag have a tea set out?
She did. She was, she had company over the first time you guys went in there.
Okay.
And, he says, please, excuse me, I will go get her for you. And he walks through the doorway.
While he's
Opens
gone,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna slip Will a potion of invisibility that I have,
Okay.
and let him know what it is and to use it, but not until after we get our, rewards or plans or whatever going.
Okay. Okay. Do you all go into the room?
Yeah, I think so.
Sure.
Okay. All right. So as you all step into the room, are you doing anything? Will is kind of who has a hold of Will that is holding him hostage at the moment?
Well, if I'm trying to slip him stuff, I'd be standing there, at least on
Okay.
one side.
Okay. All right. And as you are standing there waiting, you see the door open again, and a little old woman totters forward. She's wearing like a kind of grimy looking shawl Her skin looks like gnarled bark, and a large key extends from her back, ticking rhythmically as it rotates. And she says, "Please, please, have a seat. Let's have some tea. I see you have brought me a present."
Yeah, absolutely.
Wonderful. Please, have a seat. And you see she will go over and she will sit in this chair.
I'll let everyone else sit first.
Yeah, there's not enough chairs.
There's not.
I'll stand.
I guess I'll sit.
Okay.
That's one.
So what about this reward?
And as
Rewards.
kind of Masan, you kind of bring him with you. She says, "Well, what rewards are you looking for, perhaps? I see you have brought you have brought the one I'm looking for. And it seems that, you have done well." As you see, she starts pouring tea into, cups. And,
This is poison.
you
I'll drink
see
it.
that there are magically enough cups for everyone.
Okay, but what about the tea?
What about the tea?
Is it poison?
I don't know. You want to try it?
I
I'll
want
try
to. Okay. I was going to insight her to see if I thought it was.
Okay. So you see that she, as she pours the tea into the cups and she stirs it with what looks to be a chicken bone, she passes it out to the rest of you. She says, "Please, drink up."
Is she going to drink?
She does.
I'll wait for everyone else to drink first.
I wanted to see if I can switch out her cup or whatever for one of ours. Gonna do the full Princess Bride. Which cup is it?
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check there, Echo.
I also have Mage Hand.
You do have Mage Hand. Okay. So you have a teacup in your stuff? How are you switching out the cup?
No, I want to take hers and put mine.
Oh, okay.
That kind of thing. Mix them all
Okay,
up.
yeah.
So.
You can do that. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. You now have what she poured as a cup of tea for her?
Is nothing happening to her after
Nope.
drinking it? Does anybody have bad reactions?
Who is actually going to drink the tea?
I'll drink the tea.
Okay. Give me a con save. Tastes fine. Tastes like tea.
I'm not a tea person. I'm a ale. But it's fine. I'll wait till we get somewhere.
So as she kind of looks over, you notice that she doesn't, although she kind of looks back at Coburn, Echo, and Masan, she keeps like one eye on Will the whole time. And she says, "So, what are you looking to achieve from this? What reward are you wanting to claim?"
Masan, you've got the paperwork.
Masan doesn't remember. She would have to pull out all of the wanted ads.
You can do that.
How much gold is he worth?
Well, that depends now, doesn't it? I never offered any gold.
It was silver.
It is silver, as high as your neck.
Kind of looking at Will. Huh.
Is that the one you wish to claim?
Well, I guess catching him was kind of a quote-unquote team effort, so I'm good with whatever the majority rules.
I thought there's enough of us we could get almost one of each, or is it one?
There's only but one of
reward?
him.
Yes, but it didn't say only claim this reward. It was a group effort to catch him. He is here. That fulfills that side of the bargain. You need to fulfill yours.
Well, you are the one with the poster and only one, it seems. So it seems that you are the one that can claim the prize.
No. Multiple posters. Multiple prizes. Multiple people.
I quickly grab one of the posters
I'll hand them out.
from the end.
Except for the signed one. That stays in the bag.
Okay, which one is the signed one? Roll
Number
me a
8.
d8. Roll me a d8. Number 6. That would be actually that would be a very fitting one for you to have signed. That's this rapscallion vexes me, deliver him to me alive and unharmed, and I'll curse one creature whom you name. Okay. So number 6 is the one that
That one's off the table.
off the table. Yep.
Candlefoot.
Right. I know. I was gonna say that one was. I figured that was the one that Tor was gonna want for Candlefoot, but hey.
I didn't even think of that.
Yep. All right. So you pass out the thing. So who is the first one to hand her a poster?
I'll do it just to get it over with.
All right. So Aurora, roll me a d8 to see which one of them you ended up with. All right. So you end up with the one item from her workshop.
Okay. Do you have a catalog or something?
I do not.
You have an app. Do we need to go to the website?
go to the website. Yep.
Where is there a workshop over here?
It is. So,
when we're done in here, we can take a little stroll through the workshop.
that is fair. And as you hand her that poster, as she takes it, you see the poster itself goes up in smoke.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
That's fair. All right. So number 3. Oh my God, Tor. You threw such a little fit about it earlier. You ended up rolling the one about the silver up to your neck.
The shortest.
Do my feet need to be touching the ground?
Yes.
The shortest person in the party.
No, that's Hannah.
Wait, how tall does that go?
Like 3'3".
Oh, okay. I mean, that's still 3 feet in silver is still a lot of silver.
As you hand her the poster, it goes up in smoke. And she hands you a silver ring.
Is it magic?
It is.
What does it do?
Do you touch it? Do you take it?
Yeah. It's magic.
As you touch it and you hold it in your hand looking at it, it disappears. And you are encased in silver ingot with only your head visible.
So you just got turned into a statue?
You're unable to move from the neck down while encased in ingot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Tomb of Sylvistus.
Yep. All right.
Hi, Han Solo.
So you are quite literally grappled by ingot. You are completely encased by this.
Is there a way to undo it?
Sure, with your friend that Henar, or with the tools Henar just got, and about 12 hours.
Does anyone have the reduce spell? Do they just shrink her?
Henar just got a set of Mason's tools.
Actually, it's funny you say that because I do have a bottle of a shrink. I have a shrink potion and a grow potion that came with the invisibility potion. So I do have that ability.
Well, there you go. You could just shrink her, and then she could fly out through the hole. And
Yeah, and grow her back up. Do you want to do that now, or do you want to shrink down and then fly in her ear or something first?
Why doesn't everybody else get their stuff and then we'll...
Yeah, after seeing that, I'm not really inclined to take anything from this lady.
Nope.
Very monkey paw sort of. Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I'm sort of feeling the same thing. I think I'm good. I think I'll keep my poster.
and for the workshop.
I suspect if you open the door to that workshop, all of her toys are going to come and eat you or something.
You sure no one else wants to hand over a poster?
Nah, good.
Let me see which one I had.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d8 for me. You have the power to bring back the dead.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to hold that for now.
Okay. All
I
right.
am very curious about what Echo is thinking now that she's stuck in a bunch of
Yeah,
silver.
Echo, you have silver all the way up to your neck. You're breathing just fine. You have no access to your hands or wings or anything, but you can still talk. You're sitting, you're an ingot in a chair.
I was trying to figure out if I had any magic that could get me out of it, but I don't think so.
You do
And
not.
not without hurting myself at the very least.
I checked, you do not.
Change their size.
Nope.
Shrink her down.
Yeah, I guess.
I can't. So I guess I will feed you the potion since I don't think you're going to be able to drink it yourself.
She has no hands. Nope,
So-
no hands.
I'll feed you one potion of shrink.
Okay.
Thank you. Will all the silver fit in my bag of holding?
That's a good question. As you shrink, nope. You're no longer trapped in the silver as you fly out of it. However, as soon as you leave the silver, it disappears.
Oh, dirty.
Okay, I see how it is.
I look around to everybody. We really didn't expect this to be
What side of? This
Completely
is her,
honest,
right?
did we?
Yep, that is her.
It was kind of wishful thinking, I think.
Then this is most definitely a hag, right?
Oh yeah.
And if
Mrs. Claus.
she understands the group's intentions, then she knows that at this point the group is kind of ready to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the whole plan was to kill the hag, right?
Yes, it was.
All right. Then she's gonna kind of casually walk down here and kind of just look at Henar and kind of make a gesture with her hand to scoot.
Okay.
I'll follow.
No more. No more. Right. And then Aurora's just going to kind of smile, wave her hand at the hag, then raise one hand up,
Mm-hmm.
and then bring it down on the ground in front of her and summon a tidal wave.
Okay. All right. So. Okay. 3 feet went. All right. Dexterity. Okay.
You can just imagine the line being
Mm-hmm.
something line.
All right. So with that. Oh, come on. Because I whisper rolled it. You can't see it. Damn it.
Was it a 1? Tell me it was a
No.
1.
No, it was not a 1. That's a natural freaking 20. Damn it. No, because I rolled it as a whisper because I forgot to change it her thing for always whisper rolls. It's alright. Hold on. There you go. Alright, so she is going to take 20 points of bludgeoning damage, and it is right there that we will pick up next week. Because it is just gonna be, it is exactly 9 o'clock right now. So we will pick up from that point when we.
Do I get my shot in?
You do not get your shot in.
Aurora's not as patient as Deacon. She's like, all right, this is clearly some monkey paw chicanery.
Uh-huh.
She will
All right.
tidal wave.
She will tidal wave. And it is with that we pick up next week. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I greatly appreciate it. And we will see what will happen when these crazy adventurers take on the hag now that reward didn't quite go as well as you had thought it would. But all right, let's see here. Let's go ahead and see who else is on.
And hopefully you can fix Deacon by then.
Hopefully we can fix Deacon by then. So, all right. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. I hope you can join us tomorrow for the beginning of our Strixhaven campaign. It will be a fun one, as it is my first campaign that is not AL legal. So shenanigans will probably ensue even more than they normally do.
I'm a
So
gunslinging dragonborn.
no guns. No guns, Ragnarok. No guns.
It's a magic
No
gun.
cats
It
with
fires
guns either.
fireballs.
Uh-huh. Alright, guys. Well, we are going to go ahead and raid over to Jay Luna, as I haven't raided anybody this week. So let's go ahead and do that, and we will see you, if not tomorrow, sometime next week. We hope to see you then.
Saturday, or Monday, or Thursday, or Friday, or Saturday,
Exactly.
or Monday, or Thursday, or Friday.
That's true. Alright.